We are trying something new. Actually, this is Jesse and David's idea to take my sermon notes and we basically share them because they thought that this part would be cool. So this will be a regular thing that we do where we go through the sermon notes and how God shares some revelation, something along like that. But this week, writing a sermon, and the notes from the sermon itself were actually to really fully explain how I got this revelation was I've been having really bad shoulder pain. So shoulder pain that is super deep and sharp, and sometimes you feel it in your chest. And I was trying to figure out, and this has been for a few months, and I was trying to figure out what's wrong. Did I pop some things from a previous injury? And ended up talking to a doctor. There's a chiropractor I saw a while back, and he said something, and this other doctor who I had talked to also actually said this, and it was very interesting. He said that this has to do with your posture. You have this pain, which is causing you to feel a certain type of way and also create inabilities in your movement because of your posture. And I was like, okay, so I need to correct my posture, and it will correct this shoulder pain, which I think is an injury that I might have caused. And basically it was if you fix your posture, this is going to go away. And I was like, whoa, that is a whole sermon. And I ended up writing it down and going through scripture and seeing how that fully was a mind-blowing revelation to me. This entire month, I have been on that, and it's really, really, really impacted me because my incorrect posture was the cause of my frustration or irritation. And so I began to work on a sermon. I'm still working on the title, so I'm just in the body and everything. But like I said, David and Jesse, the people behind my podcast and half the stuff we do to produce it, were it would be cool for you to go ahead and share just some of your sermon notes. And instead of diving deep into them, just a simple revelation, one of the biggest ones was my posture. My posture was what was causing my shoulder. And if that's the case, what if for some of us, our posture is what is the cause of our frustration or even impacting an area of our life spiritually, where how we are facing or coming to God is wrong, or even our walk might be in the wrong posture. We might be focused on the wrong things, thinking about the wrong things, wanting to get or pick up the wrong things that is causing our posture to be incorrect. Now, what was so funny after that was when I was seeing a chiropractor, he went ahead and he told me, listen, your feet are a huge cause of your back pain, spine problem. You need to get your feet sorted out, even how you place them, everything. And while I was thinking through this entire sermon, it was so interesting because that also was a mind-blowing revelation. Your placement also matters. Your footing also matters. So it was quite a deep revelation, but not to bore you down and actually attempt to preach a whole sermon when this is just supposed to be notes. But yeah, so that's really the interesting, deep part of some of the sermon notes. And God is really interesting how he can show you revelation through different things in your life if you're willing to have your eyes open. That's one of the things that has helped me, is just being able to have my eyes open at things around me, and especially even me, for me to keep my eyes open and look at myself and really take a deep look. So yeah, that is it's been a big influence on how I've been seeing sermons and getting some revelation from God. And some of these, I don't even know when I'll preach them, or even if I'll preach them, but, or maybe this is for somebody else to preach, which is something I've also learned. Like, there's some revelations probably I won't preach, but if I put up the sermon notes, maybe somebody can see this and maybe he'll preach it to his congregation or somebody else, or minister it to somebody else. So, yeah, these guys might be onto something with this series that they want to do. So we will drop sermon notes. I have no idea when they're going to drop it, but I'll end up tagging David and Jesse at the bottom of this, so you can bother them with how many of these we'll do. But yeah, so that was it. That was sermon notes for now.